On today's stream, we discuss weird poop habits, strange food combos, local urban legends, and so much more.
All while I play Super Mario 64.
I'm Seth.
And I'm Drew.
And this is
Nerd Feeding the Nerd.
All right. We are back. Drew, were you just crawling? Was Mario just crawling around on the ground?
Yeah, I think it's good. I mean, he's kind of doing a service here. You know, he's kind of sweeping up, you know, with the little knee pads. What I just did, though, is I did some Ghostbustery because this courtyard is usually full of ghosts. But, you know, I channeled my inner Ray stance and got that cleared up because we're going right down to Ghost Town.
Ooh. All right, let's give some clarity to the people.
Yeah. All while I crack a crispy can
Just
of
imagine.
energy drinks.
Just imagine. Drew spent the night at my house, and we woke up this morning to eagerly try to satisfy our hunger for 100 stars in Super Mario 64, and we're going to talk about stuff while he does it.
Yeah.
And later, I'm going to eat some cereal. There's going to be a big reveal of what cereal I'm going to eat. And but we're going to start off. All right, Drew, I've been dying to know. Well, not really dying to know. I've been dying to tell you about this because I've told you a lot. We've been doing this for some years, and I don't think I've ever told you this story. So I worked at a very popular cell phone carrier. It was like one of my first sales jobs. I'd call it like one of my first real jobs. And I had this quirky coworker. His name was Colby. Shout out to Colby.
Colby.
And he, I don't know how we got on it. Oh, we always had like weird poop stories and weird poop like isms.
Okay.
My big one was that that I would like get great joy in just pooping on company dime.
Oh, sure.
Because I was hourly at this position.
Yeah.
So
Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I'm pooping on company time.
And the best part was, this was right around when, like smartphones were a thing, but they were like kind of in their infancy. We're talking like iPhone like 3GS era.
Sure.
For the kids at home. And so I'm dating myself a little bit there. So there came out an app.
Okay.
And it was called Paid to Poop. And what you did was, shout out to Paid for Poop. If it's still around, love you guys. You put in your hourly rate that you got paid, and then when you would go poop on company dime, you would hit start, and then you would hit stop. And then you could like rack up how much money you made while pooping on company dime. And it was amazing.
That's fantastic, yes.
Yeah, we were talking about it one time, and one of the managers at work, he like got furious about it. And furious at me. And so then every time that I would be like off the sales floor, if you will, he would like immediately go to the bathroom and like start pounding on the door, like looking for me, searching for me.
Oh my God.
Super strange. And finally I had to just tell him like, dude, listen, like I have poop problems, man. Like, do you need me to get a note from my doctor? Like I had to like give him the business. But I say all this to lay the foundation that through some of these conversations about pooping, my buddy Colby reveals very publicly in front of not only our male coworkers but our female coworkers that he has to take his pants completely off when pooping. Not just at home, like at work, at the grocery store, at the mall at the time. Like, you know what I mean? Like he just said that he feels like he's gonna get poop on his pants, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, how aggressively are you dumping your biz, dude? Like, that's. I mean, I guess it's like Costanza or whatever. Like, there was the time in his life where he was like, I don't know, like completely undressing to take a Duke, and I mean, I kind of get that. Like, to me, there's a great joy in you're about ready to get into the shower and you are just naked as Jaybird, and you're just taking that pre-shower dump. And you should, because there is nothing worse than being in the shower for like 5 minutes. You're like partial soaped, and you're like, I gotta do it. Because then you gotta get out, and you're like damp, and then you're just on the toilet, just wet, and like you could slide off at any moment. A false move.
Oh, yeah.
And you are gonzo, dude.
Dude, it's like when old people fall in the shower or on the toilet, but we're not that old yet. We're not supposed to be falling off the toilet yet, dude.
I've fallen and I can't get up. Man,
all senior citizens should use Life Alert.
Yeah, Life Alert. Oh. Life Alert for your toilet. If you're just tuning in, we are talking about weird poop habits. A buddy of mine has to take his pants completely off when he poops. Now, I don't have...
I mean, I guess that's why they put like little hooks on the doors or whatever, but those are the first things that are ripped off in a public restroom.
Yeah, dude. I mean, listen, I've hung like a backpack off of one of those in the airport.
The airport. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, I need to poop, but I don't have any room. And I don't want someone to place illegal things in my backpack. Like,
yeah, dude.
And like, I get caught with it or something like that.
Nothing worse.
Shout out to Broken Down Palace. That was a movie with Claire Danes, I think. Broken Down Palace. You gotta see this movie. Yeah, Claire Danes and Kate Beckinsale. They run off on like a Thailand, like they're like seniors in high school, and they go to Thailand when they're really supposed to go to Hawaii. And because the one girl's like kind of edgy and like she's a partier, and then someone slips them some drugs, some cocaine into one of their backpacks.
Cocaine.
They get caught with it, and then they go to like a Thai jail, and yeah, it's not great. Back to pooping. We're talking about pooping here. We gotta stay focused.
Stay focused on the poops.
The weirdest thing for me these days, because I no longer get paid to poop. I feel sorry for people that have like legit like poop problems. They're like, I haven't pooped in days, and I'm like, whoa, I poop every day like freaking clockwork. I get up. Here's my routine. I get up. I immediately make a cup of coffee. I mean, I immediately make it. And they say that's not great. You're not supposed to consume caffeine the second your eyeballs wake up, but I do that. If I smell it, dude, if I just get that little whiff.
The best part of waking up is not Folgers at all.
As soon as I smell the Java, dude, my tumbly gets a little rumbly, and I'm like,
turns a little Chewbacca-fied.
Yep, that's my body telling me it's time to sit on my throne, Drew. And yeah, man, I got
that would make Game of Thrones a very different story.
I don't have any problems. I know this segment was called Weird Poop Problems, but I actually have a lack thereof. I really just wanted to tell you about Colby and what not wearing pants when he poops. Shout out to Colby. Love you, Bob.
I mean, that kind of reminds me of the folks that like, especially in elementary school, when you're going to the bathroom and there's the kid that like pulls his pants all the way down to pee at the urinal, and you just walk in and there's just like ass, and you're like, what are you doing?
Dude, that's my 4-year-old every time. He's got to pull him all the way down. He's standing at the little boy urinal, the little shorty, and he refers to urinals as skibbity toilets.
Oh,
so there's a regular toilet, but the urinal is a skibbity toilet, and we've actually shortened it to skibbity. So
sometimes there's shit on the urinus.
He may walk into a room, like a bathroom full of other people, and say, "Look, Dad, there's a skibbity."
Oh no!
And
that's awful.
And yeah, so he's good. He's doing good. He's getting to a point though where he can wipe his own ass. I wipe my own ass, which is good.
That is good, dude. It's a good thing to be about.
Yeah, man. That's when you've made it, is when you can wipe your own ass. Shadow Wizard in the chat.
What up, Shadow?
Good morning to you as well.
Okay. I
was trying to think of a good morning song to sing you.
Good morning, good morning. It's great to stay up late, but good morning to you.
There you go. There's your good morning, Shadow. Where, Shadow, if you're just getting in here, we're talking about weird poop habits. A buddy of mine used to take his pants off every time he pooped, no matter where he was. And I thought that was weird. Strange, so I figured I'd share that with Drew. Now, Drew, we've talked about my poop problems. We talked about my lack thereof. Not to brag or anything. I don't have any poop problems. But my buddy Colby taking his pants off. Drew, why don't you share with us while you play Mario 64 and find 100 stars, what kind of poop problems you got going on, buddy? You're an aging millennial. What you got going on?
Yes. Well, up until most recently,
there it is.
I was a pretty consistent pooper. I mean, everything was good. And then I made some changes in my life because, you have to. And dude, then things just got very complicated and I don't want to weird anybody out, but unfortunately hemorrhoids is a thing that may be in your future. You know what I mean? And I would rather be on steroids. Yeah, I'd rather be on steroids than on hemorrhoids. So
there you go.
But pun intended. I have learned my lesson of you need fiber, dude. You need all the fiber in your life, and it sucks, dude. It's so awful. I mean, and I am that adult that I choose to supplement my fiber in gummy form because, damn it, I want something to look forward to. No.
Yeah, dude.
And taking some grape flavored fiber gummies, there's nothing better than that in my opinion.
Gotta be grape.
Grape or there's apple. I don't know. I get them on Amazon.
I don't like apple stuff. I don't.
I like apple things, man.
There was a new flavor of Poppy and it was apple crisp, and I'm like, first of all, get the hell out of here with that fall flavored shit. When it's still summertime.
I was at Lowe's yesterday and they had a 12-foot frickin' lawn ghost thing and a little skeleton DJ, and I was like, oh my God, it's not even August yet. It's close.
Yeah.
But it's not even August yet, dude.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get to fall. We'll get to spooky season. We'll get to this is Halloween. Yeah, but I feel
this was all happening while it was 101 outside, so definitely not getting the fall vibes.
I feel you on the fiber though. Circling back to poop problems.
Circle back. Yes.
I think it's, man, what a first world problem where we can be very conscious of our fiber intake.
Yeah.
There's countries that are having real problems, and we're over here having poop problems. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for different reasons though. I mean, and honestly, for me, it sometimes is just a lack of food that's consumed. Okay, I might need to pull up a dam here.
Yeah, tell me, what's the name of this? I can tell you. I can do that for you.
So
I can be that for you.
Big Boo's Balcony.
Big Boo's Balcony stars.
I know there's it's a Big Boo's Balcony is the star. Big Boo's Haunt is the course. But the
Balcony star?
Yeah, I'm forgetting how to get to the balcony.
How do you get the star Big Boo's Balcony? I don't want to watch a video. Come on.
I know, dude. I hate that. I just want to read sometimes.
Big Boo's Balcony. If you're tuning in, we're playing Super Mario 64 while we chillax on this beautiful Saturday morning. We're gonna pretend
to get to 100 stars.
We're gonna pretend like Drew spent the night at my house last night, and we're just trying to hang out this morning and talk about poop. So far. Go inside the large ghost house ahead of you and enter the lobby. Use steps to get to the second floor. From there, Walk to the wall on the right side of the lobby and use the only door on that wall to enter a room with a large bookshelf. Just past the bookshelf, there is a raised platform in the corner of the room. Jump on it and perform illicit acts, either a triple jump or a wall kick to reach the hidden floor above you. Then use the door to enter the next area.
Okay. All right. Now, for the next 15 minutes, watch me struggle.
Wow.
Or I'll just do it on the
Or you'll just speak it into existence.
try.
You freaking man, you.
Okay.
You hunk.
All right.
You hunk, you.
Hunka cheese.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Midwesterner.
Yeah, cheese will back you up. I think that's it, though. I think that's enough. You got anything else to add to our poop segment, Drew?
I mean, everybody poops, okay? I know that there's some folks out here that are like, no, my girl doesn't poop. Like, she poops, dude. She poops, and it's okay.
She's secretive about it.
Yeah, and you know what? Be more open about the poops, okay? Because here's the thing. If you end up, we all have a moment in our life where there's going to come a time where you're just going to have to, like, I don't know, like something's going to happen and someone's going to need to be there while you're pooping to help you, okay? Just let people know about the poops, okay? It's fine. If the first time you smell someone's farts or poops, you know it's true love.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, dude. Like, it's okay. Farts are funny. Everybody poops. And see, now I'm going to struggle because I got it on the first try.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay, before we move on to our next, call it segment, subject, I want to throw this out there. This is the first time I've ever done this. I'm going to do this maybe several times today because we got to get better. We got to do better.
We do.
We're playing Super Mario 64. We're hanging out. We're talking about stuff. And I want to give the folks at home an opportunity to talk about stuff they want to talk about, or rather have us talk about stuff that they want us to talk about. So, throwing it out, drop us a super chat if you're a YouTuber, whatever the equivalent is on Twitch. Drop us a little something and type in the chat when you do what you want us to talk about for, call it 10 minutes. We will riff on whatever you got for us. And if we don't know what it is, I'll look it up. I'll freaking Google it and I'll educate Drew on it. Okay?
Yes.
So drop us a super chat. Tell us what you want us to talk about. But the next thing we're going to discuss strange food combos.
Okay. All right.
The name of this segment is Strange Food Combos, and I got to tell you, what comes to my mind, it's always a friend, right? Like, I'm never the weird one, right? I'm not the weirdo. Like,
sure.
I had a friend.
Uh-huh.
But he's not my friend anymore because I don't have any friends except for Drew. It's a long story, but their family had this weird tradition. You go over, you're hanging out, you're like, hey, do you want to stay for dinner? Yeah, sure. That sounds fantastic. What are we having? We're having spaghetti. I love spaghetti. Imagine my horror, not surprise, horror, when everyone in the family puts a dollop of spaghetti on a piece of bread and then tops it with another piece of buttered bread and eats it like a sandwich.
Oh, but buttered bread?
Buttered bread spaghetti sandwich. They didn't say anything. Dude. No context here at all. I'm just eating my spaghetti, I got my spoon in my left hand and my fork in the other, and I'm like, twirling it. I'm using it as like a little saucer to get that proper twirl. And God, dude.
At least it didn't hurt.
But yeah, I'm like
some stuff here real quick.
I don't know if that's the strangest thing I've ever seen, but I was a little perplexed by it. I'm not really.
I mean,
and Shadow Wizard says, I agree, Shadow. Spaghetti tacos. That's exactly. Exactly what it was. Is that a thing, Shadow? Did you eat spaghetti tacos? Do you eat spaghetti tacos?
Well, I will fill you in as the person that was probably too old to watch this show when it came on, but on the critically acclaimed TV show iCarly, which was on Nickelodeon, starring Miranda Cosgrove and Jeanette McCurdy and the guy who's Spencer, Jerry, I don't know.
Oddly specific.
Yes, they were the one that sort of started the wave of the spaghetti taco. That was the whole yeah.
Okay,
dude,
I gotta look this up now.
Yeah, dude, it was. I mean, it wasn't like fancy though. It was literally just corn shell and spaghetti taco.
Yeah,
which is fine. And I mean, honestly, dude, a spaghetti taco kind of sounds good. I like the hybrid, the mashup, you know, a little Tex-Mex, little Italian. To me, that's something, if there was ever a collaboration between Taco Bell and Fazoli's, that would be an amazing little baby that would come out of them. But Taco Bell would make the shell out of spaghetti, and that would be a miss. Or it would be the best freaking thing on the planet, and they would never bring it back. Much like the naked chicken chalupa, Taco Bell, what the F, bro? That was the best thing. It gave me, talk about poops, it gave me like the hottest runs ever, but it was so delicious.
Dude, that's when you know it's good. Sometimes you gotta do that just to lose a couple LBs, you know what I'm saying? Shadow Wizard,
give me hot snakes.
There's a whole recipe from iCarly, LOL. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
My mind is blown. I didn't watch that show.
It was so good, dude. I mean,
I'm looking at it right now. It looks good. It's like a hard shell taco with spaghetti.
Yeah.
Or some people are they're going soft shell. You know, there's always like a divide, whether you're a hard shell, or a soft shell.
Daddy, give me that hard shell.
Listen to that news.
There's even an episode where he has a cook-off against the top chef in the country, and Spencer won. That's hilarious. All right, well, I stand corrected. Apparently, the this family from growing up who ate spaghetti sandwiches.
No.
That's different, though.
Sandwiches is different. Different is the sandwiches.
Tacos are like hip, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of like, you know,
hip.
you go to like a little taco stand, you get like a little street taco with a little street corn.
Yeah, dude.
You know, and yeah, if you're just coming into the stream here, we're talking about strange food combos. Family I knew growing up. Growing up, ate spaghetti sandwiches. It was super weird. Talking about spaghetti tacos. We're just talking about strange freaking food combos and stuff. So yeah, that's a weird one for me. I'm not sure if I can do it. I like buttered bread and I like spaghetti, but I don't know if I want to combine them and eat it like a Sammy, you know?
Here's my 2 cents.
Okay.
Because people asked for it.
Hit me.
If you're gonna do this, it needs to be garlic bread, dude. It needs to be that Texas toast stuff. Like if you're doing that, then I'm here for it.
Texas toast is thick though, dude. You put 2 pieces of Texas on there. How are you gonna eat that?
I know. I'm picturing it. I'm improving on their recipe.
Okay.
It's an open-faced sandwich, and you're doing the Texas toast, and that to me sounds pretty dang good. Now the only problem is I don't think that the Texas toast that you get from the freezer section, which is good, I don't think it's big enough. I think you got to make your own and go get yourself a loaf of Texas toast, the big loaf of the thick ass bread. Okay, make yourself some French toast in the morning, and then you're gonna carbo load at night, and you're going to do garlic bread yourself. You're gonna do whatever butter mixture. Honestly, while you're at that grocery store, if you go to the bakery section, there's got to be like a little thing of the garlic butter spread. And 9 times out of 10, that stuff is pretty damn good. It's expensive sometimes, but it's better than the weird spice blend that you're going to try to make on your own with your spices that expired in 2020.
I hate this part.
I know. It's okay.
I hate the ghost levels, just sidebar.
I mean, I like them. I like the ones I like this one. The past ones, hated them, bro. But I'll tell you what, I just got 100 coins.
Wow, that's so okay. Wait, so F your garlic bread. Your garlic bread recipe. I got to bring you back down to earth.
Sorry, I'm excited.
Circle back around. I need a strange combo from you. I'm over here talking about spaghetti sandwiches from freaking the Robinsons and spaghetti tacos from iCarly. What's a strange like food combo that either you enjoy or you've witnessed other people enjoy and being like, what's wrong with you? Why are you the way you are?
Well, okay, so I like doing weird, like, just combinations of stuff just to like try, you know, and like nothing super hyper specific comes to mind, except this I have been told is weird. But it was also, I was not a privileged child, and
Aww.
yeah, so I would often have a meal out of saltine crackers and butter. That was it. Just saltine crackers, little pat of butter smeared on top. That was it, dude. That was the whole last meal. And
I don't mean to laugh at your misfortune.
I know. But I mean, dude, there were times where like
the butter makes it sad for some reason. Like I've eaten a whole sleeve of butter or of saltine crackers many a time, but never as a meal and never with a tab of butter on it.
Yeah, I mean, when the whole like girl dinner like trend came about, I was like, yeah, that was my girl dinner growing up. I mean, like my mom and I, we would just like crack open a fresh box of saltine crackers. We'd grab a sleeve and a stick of I'm gonna say Land O'Lakes butter, but I'm probably romanticizing that. It was probably whatever the sad like
house brand was,
local grocery store brand. Yeah, the unbranded stick that doesn't even say if it's salted or unsalted.
The funny thing is, I know exactly what local grocery store you would have shopped at, and you won't say it because you don't want people to find you.
Well, yeah, because it's
hyper local.
It's hyper specific. And it's kind of a shame, dude. Like I want a big grocery chain, dude. Like I want a Meijer or like a freaking Kroger or something, you know, or Publix. Anyway,
dude, everybody wants a Publix. Go ahead.
That was kind of like my weird combination. Now, as an adult, I think one of my weird like kind of food combos is I always have like some of them Tillamook cheese, like individual rectangles or whatever.
Yeah.
Always in my fridge. And then I always have pickles, dude. So I'm like, just cheese and pickles, dude. Just cheese and pickles sometimes at the same time. Sometimes I do a cheese and then a pickle and then a cheese. And I don't know, man. I guess I don't know if that's weird, but like I'm getting veg. I'm getting protein, you know?
You're showing your white privilege though with that Tillamook comment, just so you know.
It's so good though, dude. I would rather I mean it's sometimes you have to splurge on stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and now that I am of an age, I don't skimp on brands, man. Mario.
Yeah, Mario's messing up, dude. Here's a fun fact, side note, and I'm going to tell you another weird combo. Talking about strange food combos here on the stream while Drew plays Super Mario 64 poorly at the moment, but he's been really good up until now. You know, you just got to hit like a little slump.
I got to hit that spot, dude.
Little side note on Tillamook. I applied for a job to work for them like a I don't know, a long time ago, and I was so excited when I did because I was like, could you imagine selling cheese and dairy products? Like, especially for a brand like that, I was really excited. They didn't call me back. They didn't even give me a hey, how you doing? A FU. Insert that Tiger King soundbite.
Yeah.
Here's another weird, strange combo. This is from my personal childhood. My dad grew up with they had like 6 kids in the house. Farmers, hardworking, backbreaking folks. And
FarmersOnly.com.
Exactly. Farmers Only. For real. And married my mom, who was family also farmed. So what does that tell you, folks?
I married my mom, who was also family.
Yeah. But yeah, they didn't have a lot of money or a lot of a lot of stuff in the like snacks and things in the house. And there was, a lot of boys, and they were hungry boys. A lot of peanut butter being eaten in that house. And so the combo for my dad growing up, which he then later brought onto me, was peanut butter and syrup sandwiches.
Oh, dude, that is that is diabetes on a bun,
dude,
bro.
For real. Like my mom would be out doing stuff or whatever, like late, and it would be like dinner time, and my dad wasn't cooking, bro. He wasn't cooking.
Yeah, I respect that.
I mean, you know, he just wasn't. I don't know. It's not that he was like being like a shithead or whatever. He's just useless in the kitchen. But he can make a mean peanut butter sandwich, and sometimes we would put syrup on it, and I would be like, this is a great combo. As a kid, I don't eat this now. I would probably be really grossed out by it, but as a kid, I was like, this is great. But yeah, that was like his power move was, and you know, think about it. I think honey would be a better, but but you don't always have honey. That was not a staple in our house. Peanut butter, and you always had syrup for pancakes. So like, and you obviously always had bread. So
see, and now I feel bad because peanut butter and honey, absolutely, dude. Like you get yourself a nice little piece of toast, little peanut butter, a little honey. Like that's a jam, dude. That's a good time.
Yeah.
But I don't know, something about syrup, dude. Either you're like hella Canadian, or you just, or like Buddy the Elf is like your uncle.
Can I make a suggestion?
You want me to do something else?
No. Get more up in that corner, bro. Get up more in that triangle. I mean, I know that it's 64 and there's like a finesse. No, I mean over to the left. Over to the left. Like, see?
I know, dude. See, it's just.
Yeah.
It's you gotta find that sweet spot, dude.
You get it. You get it. You get it. There you go.
Yeah, because that was
worth the sound bite. Please don't fall. Please don't fall.
Well, see, this is the thing, dude. This is the trouble. Like, I have to get all the way over there.
Do you want me to look that up? How do you get up there?
Yeah, dude, please. Because
what's this level called again?
It's Big Boo's Haunt.
Big Boo's Haunt. Roof star. Big Boo's.
It's the Boo balcony.
Yeah, so let me just tell you how this is from IGN, not a sponsor yet. Even though they freaking ignored us when we were playing all their games.
Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
Exactly. Inside the large room, use the double doors to the right to reach the balcony and confront Big Boo. You already did that.
Yeah,
the easiest way to take down Big Boo, the Power Star lands on the roof of the house. To get there, you'll need to do a long jump from the balcony to get onto the roof of the house. Once you land, be careful not to slide off the roof. Keep moving and follow the slope of the roof as it curves around towards the center of the house where you can pick up the star.
Okay, so, yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, come on. Yes! Okay, I'm gonna
What's
get
in the
this.
box?
Okay, all right.
Yeah, don't F this up,
dude. We're gonna slow this down.
There it is. And there it is, folks. If you're just now catching us,
that was the longest star of the day, guys.
We're talking about strange food combos, but I'm getting ready to wrap that segment up. You got anything to add to that other than spaghetti sandwiches, spaghetti tacos? Butter on saltine crackers, maybe the saddest of the list, and then finally, peanut butter and syrup sandwiches.
I mean, I speaking of poor, dude, I did make bread sandwiches at one point.
What the F is a bread sandwich, dude?
A bread sandwich is when you take 3 pieces of bread. You toast 1 or 2 pieces of said bread and then put it in between the others. So, for example,
wait.
Yeah.
What was it?
So 3 pieces of bread. Okay.
I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm closing my eyes.
Recipe. Okay. 3 pieces of bread. You toast 1 piece of bread.
Okay.
Now you put that in between 2 pieces of the untoasted bread.
Mm-hmm.
There is your sandwich.
No, that's the saddest one.
That is the saddest one. Yeah, dude. That happened. That is legit.
Now, what was the
sandwich,
idea
dude?
there? That the toast gives it kind of that like sweetness, that little nuttiness.
Yeah, you get your little Maillard reaction. Legitimately, it's all you have is the the curious bread because you can't even afford Wonder Bread. And yeah, dude, that's all you have. So you just have to make it. You have to make it your own. So you just toast some and you smack it in there, and that's how you do, dude.
Dude,
that's how you do.
I'm oftentimes reminded of how fortunate I've been in my life, and I have to practice being like gratitude more often, and it's conversations like this that make me feel, that humble me a bit, because I never ate a bread sandwich as a kid.
Bitch, be humble.
Yeah, no bread sandwiches in my house. So that just goes to show that I've lived a very vanilla life. And,
speaking of vanilla, bread sandwiches, everyone.
Yeah, bread sandwiches, y'all. Damn. That's
I mean, if we had butter, you could put some butter on there, or you could butter the in-between bread, and then you don't even have to toast it.
Wow.
Emotional damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
That's yeah.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Let's move on from weird food combos. We're playing Super Mario 64. Drew he's better than this, guys and gals. If you're just tuning in, he's much better than this.
These are the difficult stars, the ones that I always struggled with. We are in the home stretch. We're in the high 80s now.
Yeah.
And these are the stars that I just didn't want to get right off the bat because they're toughies.
We're hanging out. It's Saturday morning. Drew spent the night at my house last night, virtually.
Theoretically, yeah. Virtuals.
I'm going to eat some cereal here soon. Care to guess what I'm going to pull out of my little bag of goodies? I don't know.
Today on Sorghum Farms, we like to produce things that make you feel like you could poop freely. The taste is awful, but the functionality is perfect.
We're gonna move on to a new subject for the next several minutes. But if you, fine folks at home, want us to talk about something in particular, drop us a little super chat. Drop us a little, just drop it, just little tip jar. I know you gave that barista at Starbucks $1 for literally pouring your drip coffee this morning. So, hook up your favorite streamers. Let us know.
Yeah, your favorite online duo.
Let us know what you want us to talk about, and we'll riff on it for at least 10 minutes, maybe longer if it's awesome. Before we move on, Good Citizen says, I'm just tuning in. Hello. Well, Good Citizen.
Tune in on the frequency. What's up?
You've come at a good time because we're switching it up, and we're going to talk about, Drew, there was a lot of local urban legends when I was growing up,
Sure.
You would hear about it. I'm talking pre-internet era. I mean, the internet was around, but you weren't. It
wasn't good internet. It was.
And you weren't reading stuff on the internet. You were playing
Candy Stand.
Exactly. You were playing what are the Java games and stuff listening to a burnt Blink-182 CD.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
ripping that Limp Biscuits.
One of the urban legends in my town was that there was a devil's church. And the locale of said devil's church was next to this kind of spooky old Catholic church.
It
was back in the woods. And there was this driveway. And apparently it was so bad that if you would go back there, teenagers galore would try to go back and find this devil's church, and you would get chased out by none other than a Ford Bronco.
Oh,
and
it's the juice. The juice is loose.
The juice is loose. He's chasing you down. So I would hear about this as a kid, pre-driving. I didn't have my license yet. So naturally, you turn 16 in my hometown. What's the first thing you're going to do? You're going to load up your friends and your vehicle.
Oh, no!
And you're going to, Tucker Smith says, awesome. I hope you're referring to the urban legends that we're talking about here.
Not this.
Yeah. We're also playing Super Mario 64 while we talk about local urban legends that, we heard as kids, whether it be in our hometown or, even national. I want to talk about a couple of national urban legends in a second. But yeah, the Devil's Church in my hometown, as soon as you turned 16, it was like a rite of passage. You had to take your friends and go to the Devil's Church. And yeah, we did that. No Ford Bronco chased me out of there. We found nothing other than like a graveyard next to the church. People used to say that like Mother Mary, who like sits atop, it's like on a hill, and Mother Mary is at the top of the hill, that her like eyes would bleed and stuff. Just like bonehead, like goofy stuff that our older siblings would tell us about. And
just to like rattle the cages.
Yeah. Rachel. Yeah. They're like just stupid, like kind of anticlimactic, to be honest. I grew up my whole life thinking I was going to find this Devil's Church, or I was going to be chased away by the juice in his Ford Bronco. Drew, what was a local urban legend that perhaps got circulated? And then I want to move on from local, and I want to talk about a couple of what I believe to be national, only because years later I found out that other people, not just in the United States, but around the world, heard some of these urban legends kind of pre-internet. But give us one of your locals. Anything come to mind?
I mean, we had much like most towns, you would have like this carnival or whatever, like come to town, and it was always the same company. I have no idea what they were called. I mean, it wasn't Ringling Brothers. It was, the Dingaling Cousins.
It was the Dingaling Brothers.
Just the budgety of budgetists. And yeah, dude, they had there was this, like, I guess you could call it like a gravitron or whatever, like the thing that like pushed you up against the wall,
the spinny thing.
Yeah. And like the floor would drop out or whatever. And every single time they would come to town, there was always that like myth that there was one specific spot, and it was always like there was like a little caution tape or whatever on it. Like it was like the broken seatbelt kind of a thing. And it was every time they were like, did you know that the reason that thing's broken is because that chair is cursed? Anytime someone got in there, they would get ejected, they would get launched, and then they would never be found ever. Like they would just be like launched into a parallel dimension, or isekai'd into another world where they would be, I don't know, like.
And your dumbasses believed it.
Oh, 100%, dude. Like I never went on the ride because I was that scared. But I was always like, nah, man, that's just so stupid. I don't even care.
You don't even care.
Who cares? I don't even care, dude. No, man, I was like horrified. And I mean, there was also like, some like rando ghost stories and stuff, the hook on the door, like the ones that I think everybody, circulates at one point or another.
The sock on the door.
Yeah. Yeah, don't go in there if the sock's on the door. That means the ghost is haunting your parents' bedroom, because you hear you hear weird sounds like that, man. You hear ooh-woos.
Yeah, that was a missed opportunity. Apparently,
Seriously.
Little bit of housekeeping here. I've been responding. I haven't. My chats haven't been going through. So Shadow, if you're still here, I apologize. I know, on YouTube specifically.
Sure.
They've been going straight to Twitch. Thanks, guys. Anywho. Okay, no, they're supposed to go to both. Oh, that's why, because I didn't have the toggle switch on. Wow.
Oh, you got to toggle, dude.
Got to toggle. Okay.
Click that toggle.
Ghost stories, random. I'm trying to think of another local one. I don't. There was always like, you would hear like weird stories about teachers and like, skeletons in their closet. We had this one teacher that would literally take you, like he had like this supply closet off of his room, and he was tenured, so he had like this giant room. And if you got in big trouble, which I won't say his name, but a buddy of mine and I would always yell chicken noises, and which is so dumb. Yeah, we'd do that, or we'd be like, and it was always like when he had his back turned and he would say, "Who's making chicken noises?" And so he got the joke. Like he knew that we were trying to be chickens, but we weren't chicken enough to do it. But
Yeah, dude.
if you got caught and he was really mad, he would take you in that supply closet and he'd like scream at you.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my god, dude. It's an MMA fight.
Anyway, where was this going? Oh yeah, local urban legends. Let's pivot for a second. National, because there's a lot of these, dude. Like,
dude.
there was. This is a two-parter here. There was an urban legend, and if you're just now tuning in, we talked about local urban legends. Now we're gonna switch on to like national. These are stuff that you heard as a kid, kind of pre-internet. Maybe not. I mean, I wasn't. I don't know what these post-internet kids, where their urban legends stem from. Probably from TikTok and like other social media platforms and whatnot.
Yeah, dude. The urban legends now are like spooky, dude. Because there's AI that can generate things that make it look like there's actually a freaking wyvern,
bots and shit.
Yeah, dude.
Well, children, before the internet, things just spread via word of mouth. So. Did you hear when you were in school? Did you hear a rumor that Marilyn Manson was Paul from the Wonder Years?
I did not hear that. Paul from the Wonder Years. I mean, that kind of makes sense,
dude. You never heard that?
No, I mean, I heard a very specific one about Marilyn Manson.
Well, we'll get to that.
Yeah, it's kind of what I figured you were dangling that in front of me. Pun intended.
So
I guess kind of.
Here, so if you just type in "is Paul from the Wonder Years Marilyn Manson?" No, Paul Pfeiffer from the Wonder Years is not Marilyn Manson. The rumor that the actor who played Paul the rumor that he's Marilyn Manson is a long-standing myth. Marilyn Manson's name is Brian Warner, and he is a musician. Josh Saviano, after his role in the Wonder Years, fun fact, became a lawyer. So he was.
Oh God.
He was never Marilyn Manson, but everyone said that, and like literally, you would just be like, "Dude, did you know that Paul from the Wonder Years was Marilyn Manson?" Like we would just spread this around like wildfire. We don't know where it came from. We don't know why we said it. And then there's like there's like entire articles written about this. When people thought Paul from the Wonder Years grew up to be Marilyn Manson, like there's an entire breakdown here in this article about this. So I didn't make this up, internet. If you, oddly, when I prepared this, I didn't think that Drew had never heard this rumor. So
no.
Now tell us the rumor you did hear about Marilyn Manson, Drew.
The rumor that I heard was that Marilyn Manson chose to undergo surgery to remove a few of his ribs so he could suck his own dick. And I mean, yeah, right. And here's the thing. You don't need to remove a couple of ribs to accomplish that.
How do you know this?
I don't want to divulge that information.
Weird.
You just got to be thin, And he was super thin, dude. He had that like album cover where he's like heck as emaciated.
Yeah.
He's in that like cat suit or whatever. Yeah, so I don't think he needed to remove ribs to accomplish that.
Marilyn Manson aged like a bag of milk.
Yeah,
yeah,
dude.
Like
he's
I
think it's the drugs and stuff.
He's not looking too hot. Not looking too great. Fun fact: I was not allowed to listen to Marilyn Manson as a kid.
Oh, same, dude. Same with Marilyn Manson and Emma M's, but I did anyway.
Yeah, man. You would think that.
And Korn. My dad didn't like Korn for whatever reason, and I was like, "What?"
I wasn't allowed to listen.
It's not spelled right, and I was like, well,
I wasn't allowed to listen to any of that. Like anything that could get circulated through like churchgoers, which Marilyn Manson was a natural target of those folks. I was not allowed to listen to, but like my parents weren't hip to like Blink 182 and stuff, and they were singing some pretty heinous things. Mark, Tom, and Travis show. Shout out to that album because that's a goodie. That's a real peach. Any other urban legends you would like to tell the folks at home? And then I have something that I need to say. It's a public service announcement that I think is really important and that I think we should share with our viewers.
I think I'm going to blow my face off.
Perfect.
And become Nicolas Cage or John Travolta at this point.
Okay. I like that. Listen.
Okay. Two more tries. Two more tries.
Okay, I was gonna say you have two more urban legends. Wow.
No, two more tries because I'm going insane.
Listen, Drew's playing Super Mario 64. It's Saturday morning. We're hanging out. I'm gonna eat some cereal here in just 1 second, but before I do,
I gotta pay.
Oh.
I will be right back. Drew, can you entertain these fine folks? Just
sure.
with whatever. Give them like your best 3-minute stand-up comedy routine.
Oh my God. Yeah, my 3 minutes for the Comedy Cellar. Sure.
Here we go.
So what's the deal with airports? No. I honestly have absolutely nothing prepared from a comedic standpoint, and I would have loved if Seth would have like tossed that to me. And yeah, I know I said 2 more tries, but because he is going to pee, I think I might be able to do this now that like no one's watching me. I mean, I know that you guys are watching me, but I can't like see you, or I can't see the chat either. So if you're saying things to me, feel free to unload at this point because oh my God, please. I just made it. Oh my God, that's freaking amazing. Oh my God, dude. Oh Lord. Now I just have to make sure that I do not. Come on. That's it, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, geez. Oh, thank the Lord above. And thank you, all of you, for the mental vibes, the mental fortitude. Oh, geez. Okay. Now, get out of my face, dude. All right, let me check my notes here. Okay, Hazy Maze is another one that I need to snag another one from. Oh my God, I am sweating. I'll throw. Wait, Hazy Maze. Hazy Maze is downstairs. I'll throw this at you, and if you're hanging out in chat, this is something that I this has been rolling around in my head for a while. I would like to, while Seth goes to like pee or do other things, I would love to like sing songs poorly. I think, no, that's the sand one. And like see if you guys can figure out what the F I'm actually trying to sing. So if you're down for that, say something in the chat because I think that would be kind of fun. Okay, navigate the toxic maze.
What would be fun?
While you're gone. Okay, so dude, by the way, I got the scar while you were gone.
Nice. I'm a bad luck charm.
Well, yeah. No, and not at all. Okay, so Hazy Maze, Macy Gray. I said that it's been rolling around in my head of like singing. Oh, of course.
Wow.
That's great.
Wow.
Right into it, dude.
That's great.
Right into it.
Love
Singing
that.
songs poorly while you're gone. No accompaniment. And
were you singing them poorly on purpose, or were you just
no.
You just sing poorly?
Well, yes.
Which I know that's not true.
Yes. But no, the idea is that I would be like singing a song poorly and see if the chat could figure out what I am singing based on the horribleness. And because here's the thing, like I don't know if you're this way, but I have I struggle to hear lyrics when songs are playing. I struggle. So a lot of times I don't know what the lyrics are, but I try, I attempt.
Yeah, you have to look them up. I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. There's a lot of Elton John that I don't fully know. And
it's not like Sting where you can't understand most of what he's saying,
Oh yeah. Okay, are you ready for the big anticlimactic reveal of the cereal that I'm going to enjoy this morning?
Let's Lay it on me, bro. Lay the cereal on.
This is showing my age. I'll try to be a little bit more fun next week, but I'm going to enjoy a little multi-grain Cheerio.
The large size, dude. You have committed.
The purple box. Yeah, we're just going to go with it. I don't know if this is the worst sound or if this is just some great ASMR for you guys at home, but... I like to fill it to the top.
Fill it up all the way.
Yeah, I'm going to enjoy a little... I'm going to get some multi-grains. I've got a cup of milk, which I've been dying to get off my desk because I'm afraid I'm going to spill it. To be for real.
I mean, milk is not a thing that you can, like, leave out for too long. What is wrong with you,
I was afraid it was going to get kind of... I'll give you guys the first crunch.
Okay.
I'll give you the first crunch, and then I'll mute my microphone because Drew does not like mouth noises.
I do not. I'm one of those people. It sucks. I hate it because, you know, there are people that make mouth sounds. And come on, Mario, you freaking chicken bucket.
Drew, I think this is a good point where, what do you want to talk about, man? I feel like I've just taken over, just taken the reins, just ran with it. I'm eating cereal. What you got for me, big dog?
Well, okay. Hey, hang on. Is this it? Is this it? Is this the door that I need to go into? Wait, is this where I came from? Hang on a second. I gotta investigate this situation. Oh, actually, I think this is the thing that I need to do. Okay. Yeah, dude. Okay, hang on. Let me, I wrote stuff down.
Okay.
Because I have a really bad brain problem where I don't remember things. Okay, so, all right. I would like to talk about some guilty pleasures. If you've been a fan of the channel for any length of time, you know that I really like bad movies. That is my jam. I'm a B-movie guy. Mr. Science Theater 3000 is a huge part of my life, so much so that I was in Mr. Science Theater 3000. And that will be saved as a topic for another time. But Seth, I want you to tell me a movie that is awful, but you just can't. Every time you watch it, you get like happy or nostalgic. Like, and I'll give you an example. It's hard to find this movie now, but The Adventures of Pluto Nash, which was an Eddie Murphy movie, essentially where he's kind of in outer space, and there's like some mafia angles, and the guy from the Vacation movies, Randy Quaid. Randy Quaid is he's as the bodyguard or whatever. He's like, always wear an undershirt, boss. Like, it's terrible, dude. It's so god awful. But every time I watch it, dude, I just smile. Like, I just love it so much. So I want to know if there's a movie that everyone says is bad and they will judge you for you liking it. I want to know what that is.
I just scarfed down my cereal.
Perfect.
Hang on one second.
Yeah.
Chunga Nanook, can you do BLJs?
Can you spell what that's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Because what my mind went to was,
Chunga,
you know,
what is a BLJ?
I mean, you could probably Google it, you know.
I could.
Get the Googans.
Hang
Walton
on.
Googles.
What is a BLJ? Oh, backwards long jump. Come on, dude.
Oh.
Give it to him. Give
Backwards long. I cannot do a backwards long jump. I don't think I can. Let's hang on.
Do it.
Oh God.
There's an entire YouTube video, by the way, from someone that is everything you need to know about BLJs, and it's 10.5 minutes long. So,
I don't even know how. Was that it? I don't know. I mean, it was sort of like a hover butt situation.
Well, hang on, dude. What is this? What is a backwards long jump? We are
look it up, dude. Because here's the thing, everyone, and I know what you're looking for. Okay, I get it. You are looking for someone.
He said that's the basic idea. So what you did was
sick, dude.
That's the basic idea.
Good. Because here's the thing. If you're looking for speed run and expert moves, you've come to the wrong place. Because here's the thing. I played this a lot when I was a kid, and I love this game. It is one of the two my favorite 64 video games, and also games that I repeat. Like, I come back to this and Ocarina of Time a lot. I mean, Ocarina of Time less, because it was really hard to make it happen at one point in life. Right,
so he said, "Yeah, do that and mash on."
Okay. You got to be kidding me, dude.
Dude, just short.
Just rimmed it, bro.
Okay, while Drew figures out what he's doing and perhaps does a backwards long jump for Chunga, the question was, what is a guilty pleasure movie that most people hate that I love? And dude, and it's funny, I'm kind of caught off guard by this because I like a lot of movies. I don't know, man. I have like that. I still have like that childlike wonder.
Sure.
And I'll give you an example. Like, I don't know what the ratings are coming in or what the consensus is on the new Fantastic Four movie, but I saw it last night and I freaking loved it. But like,
oh, good.
9 times out of 10, when that happens, I've come to find out, like, you know, Rotten Tomatoes and everybody else hates it. So I don't know. I didn't look at it for that particular one, but I liked it a lot. Just sidebar. For those of you who are on the fence about seeing Fantastic Four, you definitely should. It was fantastic. That being said, you know, like, I don't know. I grew up, I mean, I love Waterworld. I know it's got a little bit of a resurgence, a little bit of like a cult following now, but like it was at one time rated like one of the biggest flops ever in terms of like how much money they spent and whatnot. So like, yeah, I mean, that's a guilty pleasure. I love Waterworld. Like, I never for 1 second question whether that was a good movie or not. I just always loved it. You know, Kevin Costner movies in general, man. Like, I love me some Costner.
He is Clark Kent's dad in the Man of Steel Superman movie, and honestly, good choice. You know, I like him as Mr. Kent. I forget the name. Of course, I'm a bad Superman fan right now. I can't remember. Martha Kent, obviously, everyone knows Martha. You know, everyone knows Martha. I can't think of his dad's name now. Damn it.
I'm trying to look too. Like, I always forget stuff like this. Like, I'm sure there's something that I'm just forgetting. I'm gonna go to Reddit and see some people's like, I don't know, like it's funny. Someone said Jurassic Park, and then someone commented like, "Dude, how is Jurassic Park a bad movie?" I agree.
Yeah, I mean, it's good, dude.
Of course. Chunga said Employee of the Month for me.
Oh, dude, I like that. It's Dane Cook, bro. Actually, okay, so this I don't know if this is actually happening or not, but Dane Cook may today be releasing an opportunity for those of you to purchase Annihilation, his one of his albums. You might be able to purchase it. He found a bunch like in his storage unit or whatever, and I put it on my calendar, dude, because I was like, heck yeah, dude. I want to get me, I want to get a CD from the past that was like chilling in this cat's. Are you
Honda Civic?
Yeah,
dude. Mars Attacks is on this list. I agree. I love Mars Attacks.
So good, dude.
Yeah, dude, so good. Here's one, and I know this will freaking tickle that nostalgia for you. Fun fact: I already know one of Drew's guilty pleasures that everyone hates, and that is the original Ben Affleck Daredevil movie.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. I liked that movie. I like that movie. I can't watch it. I can't watch it only because if I do, I'm worried that I'm going to realize how bad it is. And so I haven't watched it in a while. I also don't think it's super easy to find.
Oh, yeah. They buried that, dude. They buried that.
Yeah.
Marvel wants nothing to do with that. Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is on this list. I agree. I like that movie. It took me years to see it. But when I did see it, I never thought, like, this sucks. I liked it. I liked Shia LaBeouf's character. Mutt. And then
Mud.
And then Mutt just dies. Like, spoiler alert.
They were like, we are not going to keep this guy around.
Yeah, I can't keep Shia.
He's garbage.
He's a liability. Yeah, man. That's the only one on there that I...
Are you serious, bro? Are you serious?
That I can relate to.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Are you serious? All right, give us yours, Drew, and then we'll move on. If you guys are just now tuning in, Drew is playing Super Mario 64. We're talking about guilty pleasure movies that most people hate, but we tend to love or are at least nostalgic for.
Yeah.
Fair?
I mean, I obviously, like I said, Pluto Nash is definitely one of those. I mean, there's so many. I mean, I really like like the sequels to, like Dracula or whatever. It's like, Dracula versus Frankenstein versus the Aztec mummy or, whatever. Like, I like that, dude. I like that kind of stuff because it still has the original actor in it, but it's also just so freaking awful. Revenge of the Creature. If you're a Creature of the Black Lagoon fan, there is a Revenge. I have the poster in my living room, dude. I'm sure you didn't notice it, but I love Revenge of the Creature, dude.
Notice me. I did not notice it. Okay. I'm just gonna somebody says a bit of a guilty pleasure, but whenever I just want to shut my brain off for a few hours, I turn on 2001: A Space Odyssey. I could see that. There's a lot of symphonic orchestral music in that, not a lot of dialogue, and it's a weird movie, but it's I like Mario, it. Dude. I do like that movie a lot. Okay, let's come
on. I got it. Come on. Dude, on my camera. I can't fix the camera. All I'm looking at is just this freaking corner, dude.
What are you trying to do?
Up on top of this tower. Because there's a star up there, but I can't even friggin' see where I'm going now.
Can you climb on that box?
No. Well, maybe. Oh, I think I might have. I got close.
Okay. I'm gonna let Drew get this star before we move on to our next segment.
I mean, it might take me a while, bro, if I'm being scary.
Okay. I think I'm gonna skip that one because it's kind of Oh, there it is. See, I told you, dude. See, I know things.
I drink wine and I know things.
Here's one that I was just kind of stewing on. There was always that one. So this segment is called Childhood Style. Okay.
Stylehood.
We never go out of style. We never go out of style. Childhood Style. There was always that one kid that just had it, man. Just had it. Had that look. Wore the same Dragon Ball Z shirt every single day. And you were like, that Dragon Ball shirt goes hard. Does he have multiple or is he just stinky? I don't know, but he's looking great.
Yep.
And my one buddy, Taylor, cool guy, just the coolest guy. They say he's the coolest, but I don't know.
Man, dude. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry.
He wore this same. He must have went to a damn army surplus place, bought a random army jacket, cut the sleeves out, made a vest, and the last name on this vest was Porth.
Porth?
Porth. Porth.
Okay.
And I swear to you.
All right, I'm getting the F out of this biz.
He wore that same Porth vest every single day of high school for 4 years straight. He wore that same vest. And it became like his trademark was the Porth vest. Long hair, motorcycle boots, and the Porth vest.
That sounds about right.
And I just thought, man, what a cool guy. The coolest guy. And
cool cat.
We were really great friends in like middle school, kind of fell off in high school. But so I kind of like watched this Porth thing happen from afar. Years later, I talked to him about it because we became like really close post high school. And I was like, dude, whatever happened to that vest you used to wear? What did it say? And he's like, oh, the Porth vest? I was like, yeah. Apparently, he was dating some girl, and dude, this tale is old as time, right?
Yeah.
Dating this girl, and she had to wear the Porth vest. You know, like, I want to wear your Letterman jacket. But in his case, you know, he was like a greaser, freaking outcast, and she wanted to wear his Porth vest and never gave it back, dude. And I remember that made him sad. That made him real sad. I think he would have taken the Porth vest look into adulthood if he would have had the chance. But yeah, man, I don't know if you have like a similar interaction. Like who was the kid? Like who's the guy? Maybe you were the guy. I think, ladies and gentlemen, don't you think that Drew was probably the guy in school who everyone was like, man, I just want to dress like, I need that style of Drew.
I hate to disappoint. I was not a fashionable cat. I mean, it was, I had okay, so like elementary school, I mean, everyone just looks weird. You know, you're just trying to make it, dude. Like your parents are buying t-shirts and whatever. You're just trying to make it.
Yeah. You're wearing Champion shirts, and Champion's not cool. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, your mom got it at the Kmart. You know. And then in like junior high, I had these parachute pants. I loved them so much, dude. I loved them. They were the best. The best thing.
What was the material?
It was like that like you know what a parachute is made out of, like that kind of.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean, like that. I don't know what that polyester or whatever the Zapadoops or what. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Yep. It's not jeans. So they're
new.
They weren't like Jinkos or something like that.
No,
it wasn't
no.
that. It wasn't
no,
that. Okay.
It was like legit.
I had to clarify.
Big pants with, and dude, at the bottom they had like these little zippers. It was like 4 inches or 5 inches. You would zip it and there would be this like orange mesh, like it was like khaki material, and there was like orange mesh, like, and it was so cool, dude. I thought I was hot shit, dude. I was not. But I was in many productions of Ditch Day while I was in junior high. That's
Whoa,
right.
You ditched?
No, Ditch Day was the name of the play that I was in junior high.
Gotcha. My bad. I took that. I was like, where did you go? Because I never ditched because there was nowhere to go.
I ditched in high school, but
that's different though. You have a car, you have access to a car or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't even remember. I just remember when I was in school, I had like the duck butt haircut. You know, where you had like like flipped up your bangs with like too much gel. And then as the day went on, like the gel kind of like broke down and like kind of started to flake.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And it was just kind of like not a great look. And I have curly hair, believe it or not. One of these days, I'll show you all my senior picture and you'll get a good kick out of it. We're going to save that one. Yeah. But yeah, believe it or not, I have really curly hair. I guess you can kind of see it. But like, yeah, my duck butt was always like not as cool as like the Abercrombie model looking kid's duck butt haircut, you know, because they didn't have curly hair. They had that like straight sun-kissed blonde hair, and I was always a freaking stupid redhead.
Sorry about that.
Shout out to redheads.
Shout out to gingers out there.
Yeah.
Are you offended by the term ginger?
No.
Okay. I was just making sure I wasn't throwing out a racial slur or something.
No, don't even worry about it, dog. My nickname in high school was, if you were like my friend, most of my friends called me Red. So that was like, really,
Red.
Yeah, really, real unique, guys. Really great.
Yeah.
But you just learn to live, dude. You know, you got to keep on keeping on. Life's a garden. Dig it.
Oh, no.
All right. Well, that was short-lived. I figured that was kind of an interesting topic, but as it turns out,
Well, I mean, we can, kind of tangentially, adjacently. I mean, yeah, dude. Like, still to this day, like, I have pretty much the same sort of fashion sense. Like, even when I was in like high school or whatever, I was the Abercrombie kid. Like, and it was only because of the girl that I was dating at the time. Like, freshman year, I had like a long, it was very soft, black button-up shirt that I would wear like t-shirts under, and it was super long sleeves so that I did the thumb holes. I've talked about that before.
Oh yeah, baby.
And then sophomore year, I was actually dating someone who was like, "You need to not be gross anymore," and I was like, "Okay." And so like, yeah, man, like it was fine. It was good. So yeah, dude, I got into the American Eagle, the Abercrombies, Hollister. I only discovered Hollister when like I broke up with that girlfriend, because the other girls that I was friends with were like, "You need to change up your looks. She'll miss you," and it did not work.
Speaking of Hollister, I love the like TikTok like brain rot. There's like this one creator that makes all this like nostalgia, like like specific content about like going to Hollister when you were a kid, and it's like really dark in there, and like she's got like the double pop collars and like 700 pumps of of like whatever Bath and Body Works, like body spray or whatever, and it's just like so funny. For the aging millennials out there, let's move on from this, because we're trying to garner like a younger audience. So talking about the 90s and early 2000s isn't doing us any good. Let's talk about something. Let's talk about something a little more relatable. And when I say relatable, not relatable at all if you're like under the age of 27. What are some hobbies, Drew, that you, and I feel like this could go on forever. What's a hobby that you've picked up that you like abandoned very quickly? Like, I know you and I have both been like impulsive consumers, and just been
the ADHD,
just gone all in, gone hard on something, and it been like didn't come to fruition. Like,
well, I am proud to say that I just recently rekindled my love for 3D printing. So that's something.
Okay.
Because otherwise, dude, like that, I mean, that I it was bad. It was bad. Like I, spent all this time. I mean, that was like a lockdown thing, Wow. Okay. So wood carving, I have like chisels and files, and before I got like a microplane grater for like zesting, those were for woodworking. I think they still are like primarily used for woodworking. So definitely didn't continue that.
Did you just try to long jump on top of that roof?
Yeah, dude, I don't know how to get up to that roof, if I'm being for real.
Do you need me to look something up for you?
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
What's the name of this episode? We'll put our hobby thing on hold.
This is Wet Dry World. Go to town for red coins.
We'll go to town for red coins.
And it's this mamma jamma up here. Like I'm on the struggle bus. I can't seem to get my rhythm right with this cage because it's angled.
Well, let me give it to you. When you enter the level with the water at the highest point, you begin the mission on top of a square wooden platform floating on the water. Turn slightly to the right to see a large cage directly in the corner of the stage. Swim over to the cage and jump out of the water to hop over and enter the cage. Take a deep breath and dive down, going through an underground tunnel, which leads to a completely new section of the stage. Resurface to catch your breath and get ready for the red coin hunt. Okay.
Yeah.
Head back underwater to reach the floor of the area directly beneath the tunnel entrance you came through to find Diamond Water Switch. Hit it, and it completely drains the area of water. Let the water drain before you go after the first red coin. If you're facing the tunnel entrance, to your right is a building with another building just right of that. Wall jump off the wall of the first building to reach the top of the second building. Up top, you'll find a red brick block that you can ground pound to reveal red coin number 1. From the rooftop, you can turn around and jump onto the walls that surround the center of the town area. There are 2 more red brick blocks at the top of those walls that you can smash to reveal 2 more red coins.
Yeah, got those.
Drop from the previous coin's location and run to the corner of the area ahead, directly across from the corner with the tunnel entrance. At the corner is a small gap between the wall that surrounds the whole town and the wall of one of the tall buildings. To reach the top of the tall building, perform a series of wall jumps back and forth until you reach the top. At the top is another red brick block with red coin number 4. On the rooftop nearby, you'll see a fifth red brick block.
Yeah, I think I got those.
Jump over to it and smash the block to gain coin number 5.
It's that one, dude.
In a rooftop nearby, you'll see a 5th red brick block. Jump over to it and smash the block to gain.
Yeah, I think like I said, dude, I only have 1 coin left. And it's right there.
Drop back down to the floor level and run across the other side. There's a tall building next to the tall cage. The gap between the cage and that building is small enough that you can wall jump between them and reach the top. Get to the top and ground pound a red brick. That's number 6.
All right.
Okay.
Welcome to the next 25 minutes, folks.
Well, okay. If you're just now tuning in, Drew is struggle bussing to get to 100 stars on Super Mario 64. You know, we're role playing, if you will, that he spent the night at my house last night. We just woke up this morning. We're playing a little bit of Mario. We're talking about stuff. The subject of the segment is hobbies that we really got excited about and ditched almost immediately. Drew's was 3D printing, but he has recently rekindled it, so that's good. Yes. Very positive, Drew. Very good use of your investment. You didn't sell all of it and get out of it immediately. I, on the other hand, decided one time that I wanted to get into photography. And rather than, I've always challenged the status quo, moved at the beat of my own drum, been a little bit of a pariah, if you will. And I was like, I'm not just going to get a digital camera. I'm going to get really into film photography.
Oh, gross.
And not just...
I mean, it's fine if you like that, but yeah.
Well,
okay.
Not just film photography. I got really into a hyper-specific camera called a Holga camera. Are you familiar?
I am not. Dude, I don't know nothing about cameras.
So a Holga camera is a plastic toy camera. I want to say they originated in Japan, which is where all hipster trends originate. Really big in the Urban Outfitters, scene.
Of course.
You could buy a Holga camera at an Urban Outfitters at one point. Maybe you still can. But basically, the pictures that they take are kind of terrible in terms of light leaks in, and because they're toy camera, they're technically toys for little kids. Mm-hmm. But as time went on, they took, people learned that there's kind of this artisticness to it. Very I don't know, just name some artist. Very avant-garde or something.
Sure.
So I'm like, oh, this is cool. So I bought not only did I buy a Holga camera, I had to buy a modded Holga camera because that's my toxic trait. I always have to have everything modded. So I can be like, yeah, no, I use a Holga, but it's actually modded. Yeah, dude, I think I had pictures developed one time. I think that's the extent of my Holga camera picture taking. I had them developed and they sucked. The pictures sucked.
Sure.
And so rather than work at it and try to get good at it and nice, dude.
Yeah, it wasn't the one that I was going for.
Because you're after the red coins, right?
Yeah, but
I'll still take that as a win. Let me give you a little. Feel good about yourself. Yeah, dude. So photography, film photography with Holga cameras. Then I got so I was like, okay, this Holga thing's not working out. I'm gonna double down, and I bought a God, I forget what it's even called. A something Plex, like basically this camera from like the 40s, and again back into film. Yeah, and it was just dumb. It was just a big money suck, and I wasted a lot of money doing it, and then I did not recoup said money when I abandoned it. Sure. And that's the story of a lot of different hobbies for me throughout the years. I'm trying to think of another good example. That was probably maybe the worst one because it was like really kind of oddball.
Yeah, no, I get you.
But yeah, hobbies that we went all in on and it quickly abandoned. You know what hobby we didn't abandon, Drew, that we can hang our hat on is this channel. You know?
That is true. That is true, dude.
I don't know if people in your life, let's get a little inspirational here. I don't know if people in your life gave you the business about this, but like there was people in my life that were like kind of eye-rolly when I said I was starting a YouTube channel with my best friend.
Sure.
Like, oh yeah, he'll abandon that. As though to say like he'll abandon that, you know, in a month or so. And it's been almost 3 years, y'all.
Yeah.
So if you haven't, subscribe, no matter what platform you're on, no matter where you're at, hit the subscribe button. We go live every single week. Drew cuts these up into episodes. So if you miss a stream, you're in luck because you can just watch it episodically.
Yeah.
If we have some funnies, you know, we'll put out some shorts, some little short formats. So while you're scrolling on the toilet, you can get a little giggle from Nerd Leading the Nerd. We're playing Super Mario 64 right now while we just go down like a list of things that we want to talk about while we hang out on these stream days. But we're going to play some other Nintendo titles. I don't want to announce anything yet, but Drew's only 11 stars away from hitting 100. And once we hit 100, we're moving on to a new title.
Yes. Is this it?
So I'm going to move on from that. Do you have any other hobbies that you want to tell the fine folks at home about that you were like so stoked about, but you abandoned? You talked about 3D printing, but that's a bad example because you still 3D print now. You reeled it back in.
I'm trying to go through like the inventory of like stuff in my house, and I have gotten rid of you know a fair chunk of things just because it's you know I know I'm missing something for sure.
Comic books was another one for me. Like I got like really into comic books. There was like a local comic book shop.
Sure.
And I was reading comics every week, and I was going in on like whatever day that is. It might be like Wednesdays or Thursdays or something is when like new comic day. And what I found that I didn't like about that hobby is that sometimes like the publishers and stuff wouldn't send enough, or they wouldn't send them at all that week, and then I was like missing issues, and it kind of drove me crazy. And then I was like buying back issues on eBay and stuff, and it was just I didn't like it. I didn't like that about it, so I abandoned it.
Well, and the funny thing is when you got into comics or back into comics, it got me back into comics, and I too had the same issue. And again, you just kind of fall out of it because what are you gonna do, dude?
But some people are so good at it. They're like they know like what comics are gonna be worth money. They buy like extra copies of like alt covers and things, and yeah. I digress. Let's move on. Let's the next segment. Oh man. I'm going to it's like do I want to go serious or do I want to go fun? Let's keep it light. This is kind of like a dumb challenge. This is for the young folks,
for the youngins.
This is for all the kids at home. This segment, this is for the chat too. So if you're listening, you have to survive in a Walmart for 24 hours.
Okay.
What aisle are you going to pick? That's the only place in that Walmart that you can be in that 24-hour period. Where are you going to go?
Okay. I will ask some qualifiers here.
Please
because I am that kind of guy. Is that where you will stay, and the only things that you can only use things that are in that aisle. Is that kind of what you're?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
You cannot access the rest of the store. You can only access that one aisle. I think 24 hours is is like a bad one. I mean, anybody can survive for 24 hours in one specific. Let's just say a week.
Oh, sure.
You have to survive an entire week at Walmart. You can only be in one aisle of the store.
Man. Okay. Well, see, what I'm trying to think of is like, obviously you're going to need food. You know, for a week you're going to need like food and water, and that kind of like relegates you only to the food stuffs area. And I don't want that, dude. Like I'm not going to read like the back of cereal boxes for a week. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to need something that's entertaining.
That's why it's a challenge. It's like one of those Mr. Beast challenges. Let's just assume, I'm going to make it a little bit easier. I'm going to throw you a lifeline. Let's just assume you have water at the very minimum.
Okay.
You get water. You get water no matter what, but that's it. Just water is a guarantee.
Okay. Oof. Oh, dang it, dude. I thought it was going to come closer. I mean, because I'm a nerd, dude. Is the electronics department like? Am I gonna have to pick a specific aisle?
No, you can just do the entire department.
Okay,
and you have to explain why.
Well, okay, and it's because I would just like play the demos. I would watch all the TVs and stuff. You know what I mean? Like the time would fly if I was in that situations, because you know it's like I don't know, dude. I just feel like that to me, oh crap, I knew that. I knew it was gonna be bad. I feel like that kind of like defines me. You know, I would love to say that like the book section would be where I'd go, but I don't know, dude. Like I read a lot now, but it's mostly manga. And like I'll get a long book, but it takes me a while to get through. However, I did burn through all 7 of the Dungeon Crawler Carl books in like a month and a half.
Nice.
Because they're just so damn good, dude. But I also had the audiobook help in certain instances.
So wait, do you own all 7 of like the hardbacks?
I own 6 of the hardbacks. The 7th one is coming out in the fall. So I had to do the audiobook for the 7th one because it is not. I'm
That's
sure
so weird. They released the audiobook before the physical book.
I don't know because if you look at the artwork for the audiobook, it does not match the book itself. And so I think they had books at some point, but I also think I don't know, dude. There's something I'm missing there.
Doomsday,
you know what I mean?
Is it Doomsday scenario?
No, it's the inevitable ruin.
Yeah. You're right. Why don't they have it?
It's like I said, it's coming out in the fall.
Only from Audible, it says.
Okay, so maybe it was just that for a while. Actually, I could probably just jump down and try to find the other ones.
Yeah, it would be hard to be in the book section. I can't really read for like hours and hours and hours on end. I was recently camping, and I tried to read for hours on end. And I read for a few hours, but I couldn't read all day every day. I guess if I was in a Mr. Beast challenge and he was going to pay me a bunch of money, I could probably stomach reading books for an entire week straight, eating or drinking water. But see, you would have nothing to eat in that aisle as well.
True. Yeah, well, but the thing is, like, I'm okay with that. Like, I have fasted for an entire week before, so that's not an issue for me.
You have access to Soylent.
Oh yeah, dude, then I'm fine. Like, I mean, for real, dude. Do
you still buy that stuff?
No, I do not still buy it, but I lived off of it for like a month.
Are they still a company? They are. Soylent.
Yeah, they distribute. I don't know which one. Pick your favorite. Distribute. I don't, dude. It doesn't sound right. Distribute. Dude, I'm sorry.
Technically, they are technically delicious. That's 28 vitamins and minerals, 12 brain boosters, 9 essential amino acid, and 0 gluten and dairy eggs.
Yeah.
Listen, folks, if you don't know what Soylent is, it's like this weird, like
it's people.
It's thick drink concoction that I forget who told me about it. Did you tell me about it, Drew? Okay. Yeah, we drank Soylent when we worked at this company together.
I got in on the ground floor when it was just the big old sack of powder. Collect the caps. And yeah, dude. And then I remember like telling everybody about it. And then at that point, they came out with the shakes, like the pre-packaged bottle versions. And if I'm being honest, like I mean, it tastes kind of like pancake batter.
Yeah.
You know,
not great.
Not great. Not great. I mean,
but it's everything the body needs.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Like tasty wheat.
Tasty wheat tasted like. What was that actually called?
Big old pile of snot. Big old bowl of snot.
Well, no. Did they have a name for that?
No.
Okay.
But
all the essential vitamins and minerals, everything the body needs.
It doesn't have everything the body needs. Yeah.
Mouse. R.I.P. Mouse.
R.I.P. Man, he had those big guns.
Yeah, dude, he was cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
He was overcompensating. You know, I mean, let's be real.
Totally. Okay. So wait, what aisle did you land on? We're talking about.
I'm in the electronics. I'm playing the demos.
Okay.
You know,
and there's usually snacks and things at the. Let's just assume it's a cool Walmart, because some of them are. They have like little snacks and things in that department.
Oh, crap.
So Drew's got food to eat. We're playing a little game here where we have to survive in one particular aisle or section of a Walmart store for an entire week, where we choose Drew. Naturally, he's the one playing Super Mario 64 here. He chose the electronics section. He's got water. That's like a given. You get water. But yeah, he's going to play his video games. He's going to eat his snacks.
Whatever they have there, you know. It's going to be whatever's on the clip strip, you know.
Exactly. That's a good one. I would lean that direction, but I'm going to be a little bit different here. We're at 91 stars. Can we get just take a moment to just bask in the glory of that a little bit?
Carol Baskin. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Anyway. Sorry, I got a little brain fart. I would choose, if I had to stay at a Walmart for an entire week and I had water as a basic necessity, I would stay in the camping section, dude.
Yeah, I mean that's not a bad place to be.
There's those little like single burner stoves. I've got my water, I can heat it up, and then they have like those like freeze dried bags of food, and I would just I'll just be eating those. The problem would be combating boredom, and I'm trying to think of something that would be in that aisle that would help with that. I'm sure there's some how-to fishing guides and some how-to. There's probably some outdoor magazines in that area that I could read. It's been a while since I've like really perused the Walmart camping / outdoor section.
That's the one section that I've actually been in the most recently, because
really?
I was trying to like buy a cooler or something, and I needed like a cooler bag, you know. Okay, hang on. I definitely went in at the worst possible time, because now everything is
awesome.
Everything is off kilter. I just spat all over my screen.
Do you keep little wipes in your office for like?
I don't, but
for
I need
like
to.
LCD screens and whatnot.
No, I need to, man. And what I also need is that little, those like fancy little brushes for like your screens and for like cars or whatever, for like the dust and stuff, Yeah, I need to do that for real. Oh, click.
Don't hit me. Don't hurt me, please.
I'm trying to find a thwomp.
So yeah, camping section. Drew is playing Super Mario 64. Not even poorly. Just I don't like this. I don't like this level. It's not my.
I don't either.
Favorite.
And there's only 2 stars left to get here, and I guess I.
And I apologize to our vertical brethren. There you go. Sometimes Mario 64 is Mario's off center and stuff, and it impedes the view of the viewer. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I'm not a big challenge guy, but yeah, if Mr. Beast wants to pay me a bunch of money to stay in a Walmart for a week, I would be down. And I think I got enough grit that I could do it. I think
Sure.
I think for fat stack of cash, and I'm sure we can find one of those like Mr. Beast bars or something in there when we're
Oh yeah, Feastables. Or whatever.
Did you get into those at all? Did you try them?
I've tried them.
Did you ever get a Beast Burger?
Yeah, I did. And the chicken sandwich or whatever. And the fries too. I'm kind of disappointed, but I think that is something that is like so inconsistent because it all depends on what restaurant is making it.
Yeah.
And I think mine was like a Denny's, and like
the idea is there though. I think like the idea,
sure.
but mine took forever to get to my house. So by the time it got there, it was soggy and gross, and it wasn't it wasn't great. So we're gonna put a fork in that segment, which was survive in a Walmart for 1 week. Drew, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
You're a passionate guy.
Yeah.
You get passionate about things. What is the name of this segment while Drew plays Mario 64 is called Hills We Would Die On. So what's something that you care so deeply about that maybe other people wouldn't agree, but you're like, I will die on that hill and I don't care if I burn every bridge that I've ever built.
Okay, audiobooks is reading. If someone says I read a book and it is just the audiobook, you read that damn book, okay? Because you're still consuming the story, and there is a difference between obviously like peeping it with your peepers and getting someone to push it into your brain through their voice. But I mean, dude, that's the thing, man. Like if someone asks me like, so for example, like The Inevitable Ruin, did you read that book? I absolutely did. I absolutely read The Inevitable Ruin. I only listened to it on audiobook. We just had that conversation. And like, that's just how it goes, dude. And I don't care if you're just because you don't like it or you think that, you're cheating. Like, don't care. I read the book. Okay. I read it.
So what's interesting about this is I would have disagreed with you at one point in my life, but it's just being pretentious. Like you're just like,
exactly.
No, I actually read it and the book's on my bookshelf and it's blah. But I forget where I heard this. It was probably on a podcast or something, but like a doctor or somebody with some credentials came out and said like, no, when you listen to it, it's very much the same as actually reading it. Like your brain, you still have to like use your imagination and stuff.
Yeah.
You still visualize it because you're not watching it on the screen. There we go. Good job, man.
Yeah, dude. I still have like in my brain, dude. Like I'm picturing everything. I'm building the story. Everything is still there, dude.
Yeah, I don't. Let's look it up really quick. I'm curious. Is audiobooks the same?
Is audiobook?
I know. I did that on purpose. Are audiobooks and reading
good.
an equal experience? So this person said, I used to be an avid audiobook listener while still reading lots of other books, but eventually drifted away from it because I began to value my internal voice, which I consider a more naked interpretation of a book over the range of subtle to abrupt influences an audiobook can sometimes have over the text. Now, that's an interesting take, and that's not what I would have said about audiobooks, but I have a similar hot take, if you will, on movies. I typically don't read a book if I saw the movie already.
Okay. Yeah.
For this similar reason, because I know that if I read Jurassic Park, I'm just gonna see Dr. Grant like in my head from the movies. Like it's just going to be Alan, you know?
Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, I read Jurassic Park recently, and I did picture everyone from the movie, but it did not detract from the experience in the slightest.
Yeah, I mean,
because the story is different. It's, I mean, to me, it was just like in an alternate world, because there is some difference.
Oh yeah, always. And I break that rule sometimes. Like I read the It novel. I saw the miniseries as a kid, but I didn't watch the new movie until after I had already read that book. So I had a little bit of an idea of like what Pennywise, what I imagined that he would look like, and blah blah blah. But yeah, like I won't read Forrest Gump because I just love the Forrest Gump movie so much, and it's such like it's such a great movie. It's like I don't know what the book could do for me that the movie hasn't already done for me. So so I kind of get that. I want to see somebody. This person says they are activating different parts of your brain. I don't know if you have this experience, Drew, but they said we're talking about. By the way, we're talking about Drew's the hill Drew would die.
The hill I would die on.
The hill Drew would die on is that audiobooks. That's reading. He considers it reading.
It's reading. It's reading. It's reading. It's reading. I will.
If he says he read it, he doesn't have to preface it with I listened to the audiobook. He read it. And now I'm perusing Reddit for other people's opinions, and this person says, for me, I find audiobooks are great, but only when given 100% of my undivided attention, the same as a book. Now, do you do that? Do you? Because I passively listen to podcasts and stuff like that.
There are moments where maybe I like zone in and out a little bit, but I can do multiple things. I mean, I listen to music while I play video games. Usually, I drive a lot. And so that is where I consume my audiobooks. And so, yeah, dude, I'm just tooling down the highway, listening to Jeff Hayes expertly read the Dungeon Crawler Carl books, or Will Wheaton expertly read most of John Scalzi's stuff.
What's his name?
Will Wheaton.
Thank you. Okay, no, that's great. I agree. I think we can stick a fork in that one. Audiobooks are reading, folks. And as a ex-pretentious reader, I agree. I didn't at one time, and I was a little bit judgy.
With your judgery do.
I was just throwing all my judgments out. But,
well, that's fine. That's okay. That's actually what I wanted to do. I didn't want to, KMS. But
no. Life's a garden. Dig it. Do you read whatever you want, listen to whatever you want. It's all good. It's all, at the end of the day, even the audiobook is continuing to push literature forward, and I find a lot of value in that.
And I like reading the book while listening to the audiobook. I like that. It's one of my favorite things to do, especially because you're getting both inputs.
Right.
Oh, are you serious, Mario? Dude. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me, dude?
Mario and your stupid commercial with your brother pushing your freaking plumbing business. All right. Hills that we are willing to die on. Drew gave
give me a hill that you're willing to die on.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you're less passionate about some things.
I know, dude. I'm just like, I don't get that worked up. I don't even know how worked up about this I get. I'll tell you when I do get worked up. I am a believer.
Oh my God, dude.
I'm a coffee drinker, okay?
Sure.
Kind of through and through. I don't like energy drinks really. I don't need that much caffeine to boost me,
Sure.
To make me hard. And yeah, exactly.
I gotta be my own soundboard.
I hit the wrong button.
That's fine. Pretty close though, There we
go.
So
I like to drink coffee.
Yeah.
I will drink any coffee.
Okay.
I prefer, this is my order. I prefer black coffee with just a little bit of 2% milk.
Yeah. And I used to be just straight black coffee though.
For sure. I used to be a straight up black coffee dude. And I'm getting softer in my old age, literally.
I mean, aren't we all?
So, but I what am I saying here? Oh, so but when push comes to shove, like I when I need a cup of Joe, I just need a cup of Joe. So if I'm at like a shitty gas station and I know that I can't hit a Starbucks or a Dunkin' Donuts or anything anytime soon, I will drink that stale coffee that was made 3 hours ago. Like I will. I'll just do it. I'll stomach it because I'll get the little caffeine rush that I need from it. It irritates me when I'm with someone and they're like a coffee snob. Like they would rather be miserable without caffeine than just drink some subpar. Now the gas station coffee thing I get, but like it
depends on the gas station for real. Like if you're going to like one of those nice like chain gas stations, it's a different situation.
It's decent,
you know.
But
like a Sheetz or like a Quick Trip or something or Come and Go. But I like my Come and Go coffee.
If you're staying, I have no shortage of the
oohs and the weos. Or sorry, the ooey ooies, as Seth likes to call them.
Yeah, that's exactly what I like to call them. But like if you're staying at a Hampton Inn, let's say, you know the coffee's not great, but it's
awful.
But it's faux free. So it is
faux free.
So you just drink it. And you just
everything's okay.
And you just deal with it. And so like I just drink it and I just deal with it and it's not a big deal. And if push came to shove, I would drink an energy drink. Like if there was no coffee available, I would just drink an energy drink and I'm sure I would enjoy it or whatever. But we've talked about it a million times. I'm not a pop drinker. Judge me. I don't like sweet. Ew. I don't like sweet drinks really. It's never been like my thing, but I can occasionally, like when we went and saw Fantastic Four last night, I drank a little bit of freaking Starry, dude. Not even Sprite. I was like, ew, this tastes weird. And my son was like, yeah, it's Starry. And I'm like, oh, that makes so much sense. So weird. But yeah, the other hill that I'm willing to die on is, dude, pizza's pizza, man. Not all pizza is created equal, I will say.
Okay, yeah.
But I've never met a piece of pizza that I ate and I was like mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I will eat a gas station pizza if I was hungry. I would just do it.
Let me just tell you,
I would
this,
like
dude.
it.
If you are unfamiliar, listeners or watchers, whatever. If you've never experienced Casey's General Store pizza, you are missing out. And let me say that it's not like the greatest pizza in the world, but I would say that it is the best gas station pizza, bar none, dude. The taco pizza, get out of here, dude. It is so good. They put like Doritos on that thing. It's so good, dude. And like you would think, ew, lettuce on a pizza? Like, yeah, okay, you got to eat it relatively quick because the hot pizza will wilt your lettuce.
Yeah.
But you can ask for that lettuce on the side, and then that lettuce becomes your side piece.
Oh, pizza's pizza. I mean, pizza is good. Pizza's just good in general. I have my preferences of pizza. I have like my chain pizza. I have my local pizza. I have my... When I'm traveling pizza to certain parts of the country, shout out to the deep dishers in Chicago.
Shout out to Lou Malnati's, baby.
Yeah, that's a good one.
What am I doing, dude? What am I doing? I did the same thing. I died.
Whoa, dude. That is that's worthy of a sound because you don't
hydrate, dude. I'm losing my focus.
Dude, you rarely fall to your death. So
no, I fall to my death all the time. I rarely get taken out by the gauge being all the way red. That is a rare occurrence.
What did you call him?
Me. Gauge? What?
I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Gauge?
That gauge.
Oh, you see the gaze? No, I love the gaze.
I do too.
Give me all the gaze, bro.
Give them to me. Yeah, man. So those are the two hills that I would die on. That perhaps others would not.
I'll throw this at you too. Like pizza is this kind of the same. I feel the same way about bacon as how you feel about pizza. Like I love bacon, dude. And yeah, the bacon had its time in the sun, and a lot of people were like, bacon candles, bacon underwear, bacon fart smells, like bacon is bleh. And it's like, no, bacon's delicious, dude. It's good. And if you're vegan, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because bacon is...
But they have that...
It's lifeblood, dude.
They have vegan bacon.
It's carrots, dude. Or, I mean, it's you can make vegan bacon with carrots. You just like do the thin, like you get your peeler and you make really thin slices, and then you do like liquid smoke and stuff. It's not the same, dude. Liquid smoke is fine. But it's not great, dude.
It's fine.
Even if you get the artisan stuff from like some bougie hipster, it's still not great.
Tyre, very easy name. Tyre on YouTube says ba 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 boo.
Chichaboom, chichaboom. Ba ba ba. That's what makes me think about.
Ba ba baran. Ba 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 baran. Take my hand. That was mine. That was my interpretation of that, Tyre. Thanks for being here. We really appreciate you. Listen, I don't know, Drew. Do you want another one? How you feeling? How you doing right now? You have 8 stars. You want to do one more segment for these fine folks?
I think so.
Let's give him one more. He's still got his stamina. So we'll let him go, and I'm gonna hit you with, I'm gonna hit you with one last one here. This segment is called Internal Dialogue. We got Drew. He's playing Super Mario 64, and we're going to talk about internal dialogue through the rest of the stream. So, what do I mean by that? Exactly what it says. What do you say to yourself when you're talking to yourself, Drew? And do you ever reminisce and stew on things that you said, either as a kid, or it could be yesterday, it could be 6 years ago, it could be 15 years ago. Is that part of your
crap?
Is that part of your internal dialogue? Because for me, it is. I'm
gonna tell myself later today how freaking horrible I was on stream.
Well,
and that's gonna be running through my head for sure.
Guy, hey, if you're watching, chat, can you throw Drew some love? I don't mean monetarily. I mean just drop him a nice comment. Tell him how good of a job he's doing playing Super Mario 64 while yapping with me. Okay, that's not easy to do, y'all.
It's not. It's not
easy.
actually not. Like,
and especially in these later levels.
Yeah, dude. Especially in this freaking clock level.
So your internal dialogue leans negative. I'm gonna get. Oh,
I mean,
dude says you're quite good at this.
Oh, thanks, dude.
That is so kind.
God. I mean, yeah, dude. My internal monologue is. It's rough, dude. Like I lean definitely more on the darker side of things, and I often kind of bring myself down, and I mean it's just to keep myself in check, honestly. Like it's the humble it's the humble angle is how I spin it. Realistically,
your lack of faith disturbing.
Yeah, dude. It's not great, dude. I mean, it's
gotta have faith, man.
You gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. You gotta have faith, the faith, the baby.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I there's constantly something happening in my head. I mean, it's like a hornet's nest, dude. I've told you about this before. Like,
yeah,
it's no. It's fine.
Everything's fine. He's good. How many stars do you have? Drew has 92. Yes, and while he's doing
at the moment,
and while he's doing wonderfully at chasing this 100-star goal of ours, he's also being a little hard on himself. Internal dialogue. That's what we're talking about right now. Is internal dialogues. What do you chat? What do you tell yourself? What's going on in that head of your alls? Are you your alls? Does it lean positive? Does it lean negative? See, I could go either way, but I will tell you that I tend to say things and like stew on them later. Like I'll be like, oh my God, did I say something that is gonna like offend? Did I offend someone? Did I make them think I'm weird? Definitely made them think I'm weird. Like in like,
oh sure,
like especially like professional settings. Like I'm always the odd man out. Like people are like talking about golfing and sports and stuff, and I'm like, have you played Super Mario
64?
Did you ever get 100 stars in Super Mario 64? And they're like, no, freaking nerd. I'm like, I'll take that as a compliment. Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Did you guys see the new Superman movie? And they're like, what? Actually, I have a couple of nerdy friends at work, and thank God, because what a breath of fresh air. But yeah, I'll like overthink that later. Like I'll be talking to the wrong person to talk to that about, and they'll be like, ooh, no, weird. Why would I see Superman? It's like, I don't know, because everyone in America saw that movie, except for you, apparently.
Well, not everyone.
A lot of freaking people.
A lot of people did, dude. And I really hope that movie is profitable. And it's so hard for movies to be. No, it didn't. Like the first weekend, it was 150 million, and like that's great, but these big budget movies, dude, it takes so much to actually make it profitable, because like if the budget is, if the budget's 200 mil, you have to like double that, and that is because the marketing, dude. Like it's crazy.
It's so funny how you read like conflicting headlines and stuff. It's so annoying.
Oh yeah, dude.
Looks set to beat. Oh wow. So it's looking like Fantastic Four is off to a good start. It's looking like it's going to beat Superman, which is kind of sad, dude. I was hoping that like Superman would be DC's kind of return to greatness or something.
Yeah, I mean, I think Marvel has finally adjusted their like angles, but if they hadn't, dang, dude, Jesus.
Yeah, they were headed towards like not great. Yeah. Anyway, back to internal dialogue. I think we just, everyone in general, myself, like I'm preaching to myself here. You gotta be kinder to yourself, not to get too
touchy-feely,
but we're getting to the end of this. I think we should just, be kind to each other, but also don't forget to be kind to yourself. And that starts with that internal monologue. No, Seth, no one's thinking about you, bro. Yeah, you said something weird and nerdy and obscure, and people think you're a weirdo.
Character syndrome is real, dude.
You wore shorts and they saw your C-3PO tattoo on your calf. Okay. Yeah, they might think you're a weirdo.
You do wear like some really short shorts, though, in my opinion. Like,
yeah, dude.
Because you have long legs, you kind of look like a praying mantis when you wear them like shorty shorts, and it's like, I mean, people are gonna be looking, dude. People are gonna be looking at them gams, bro.
They can look all they want. They glow in the dark. I'm a runner, dude. You know what? That's my whole thing with that. I'm a runner. So like, I'm not a big fashion guy. I'm not gonna like.
Nope. I threaded the needle, dude. Straight down.
I'm not gonna buy a special outfit of shorts just to do something. Like I'm just gonna wear my running shorts that I wear on my runs. And if my balls hang out a little bit, then so be it, man. Then so freaking be it. Anything else to add, Drew, to the internal dialogue segment of this show before we?
Well, I mean, I would like to know what your internal dialogue sounds like. Who is it?
It's me. It's me. It's my voice.
It's your boy. Oh,
yeah.
No. We are not doing that one.
You don't want to end on a terrible note here.
No. Yeah, mine changes. It depends. Sometimes it's my voice. Sometimes it's different, sort of characters that I've mashed up in my brain. Sometimes it's just it's like there's like a musical happening up there. It's weird.
That's a good point. I definitely have had some musical numbers playing up in my brain hole. Listen, I think this is a good time to say we appreciate everybody who came out to the stream today, who said something in the chat, or even if you just kind of like passively hung out and just stuck with us, we really appreciate it. We enjoy hanging out, playing video games, and just talking about stuff. Like
absolutely,
we're just two friends chit-chatting on the internet, and
we're just two best friends that anyone could have. We're the two best friends that anyone could have.
And we're going to be doing this every week. So next week, we have a little bit of a schedule change. We're going to be streaming on Wednesday night because I'm going to Gen Con next weekend, folks. Unrelated to video games, I'm going to the world's biggest tabletop role-playing, just tabletop gaming convention There is. I'll be at Gen Con, so we cannot stream next weekend. So we're going to do it in the middle of the week. We're going to do it on Wednesday. So check that out. That is on our schedule on our YouTube page.
So what you're saying is, if there's someone out there that is also going to Gen Con themselves, they could maybe catch a wild Seth.
They could in the wild. You probably wouldn't recognize me, but yeah, drop me a line, hit me up on Discord. Would love to link up, because this is going to be my first Gen Con flying solo. Drew is not going to make the pilgrimage this year, and that's cool. But yeah, hit me up on the Discord. Do us a favor on whatever platform you're watching this on. Hit the subscribe button, the follow button. We really appreciate it. That is the best way to help out the stream. And yeah, check us out next week. Check out the episodes that Drew puts out this week. If you ever miss a stream, you can always catch those, and maybe we'll give you a little short content as well. Anything else to add before we send these folks on their way, Drew?
This week's weekly release content will be Final Fantasy VII Throwback. Yeah, that's because I'm just trying to give myself a little wiggle room on some of these edits, because life and all the other things, it's fine.
Yeah, I think that's fair. And honestly, who doesn't love Final Fantasy VII? If you've played it, you know. And if you know, and knowing is half the battle, right?
That's exactly right, dude.
All right, let's send these folks home. Everybody have a great and safe weekend. Thanks for hanging out with us. We love you. And from all of us here at Nerd Leading the Nerd, come back soon,
because we'll be waiting.